Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah. I've never been with anything less than a 9. So fine. I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone fast with a girl named Bo, but somehow they just don't end up as mine. It's a death-defying life I lead. I take my chances. I die for a living in the movies and TV. But the hardest thing I ever do is watch my leading ladies kiss some other guy while I'm bandaging my knee. I might fall from a tall building, I might roll a brand new car, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Redford such a star.
We are back live. Thank you so much for joining us today.
I've never spent much time.
Let's go ahead and go back to your phone calls. We have a guest coming up in about 25 minutes and some audio clips I want to play as well. I will be on Coast to Coast AM for 3 hours tonight with a very important transmission to 16 million people. Hopefully we can get some bushfires lit for folks know more about the states that are rebelling against the feds. We'll be covering that in the next hour as well. Oh, don't forget, before I get too far into this show, already an hour and 34 minutes, 41 seconds in, the Obama deception is nearing its completion. It'll be done in a week and a half. Then I've got to have it mass-produced. It will ship out on the 15th of March, 2009. It will also be available on the 15th of March, 2009, or Sunday evening to be precise, at prisonplanet.tv for prisonplanet.tv members in super high quality. You can download it or watch it streamed via Flash. There's 4 different formats. And this film needs to go supernova to expose that Obama is a front man to bring in the final New World Order banking system over the United States and the world. That's why they're calling him president of the world. Kissinger admits they wanted to bring in the New World Order. It is happening. So I would invite everyone to pre-order the Obama Deception now, and as the orders come in order, that is the order they will be shipped out. So pre-order if you want the Obama Deception first with your hard copy DVD in the highest quality at Infowars.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. You can also write to me at 3001 South Lamar, Suite 100, Austin, Texas, 78704. The film is $19.95. You can get them for $9.95 when you get multiple copies, but I don't care. Buy one copy and make copies of that and get it out to people. I want this film to go viral like no film I've ever made before, and we've made quite a few that are in the record books as the most viral videos out there. People who don't know internet terminology, they go, viral? That's bad. No, we mean viral. One virus goes into a cell, programs it busts open, 1 million viruses spell out. That's what viral means. We make a film, and within a day of releasing it on the web, it goes bonkers everywhere. And believe me, this film is hardcore. And I am putting a lot of my essence into it, working the hardest I ever have to rush it out, but at the same time, to make sure it's my best work today. Because we don't have time to screw around and take 6 months to make a film. I'm making it more like 3. I decided to make it about 4 months ago, but we've been doing the research. But we've been hammering tongs in there, getting it done. Like blacksmiths in the forge of liberty. A hot flame blasting up out of the white-hot coals. And we are forging a great weapon in the info war to plunge into the heart of the New World Order system. Let's talk to Randy in Michigan. Randy, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex. I just wanted to talk about the Internet 2 topic, but first I wanted to comment also on the previous caller, James, that you just had. I agree totally with what you said to him. I have been on, Zoloft, which is the generic sertraline, for, quite a few years, and I finally wanted to come off of it. It's just, just after hearing what the doctors say, and they did say exactly what you described, like, why do you want to lessen your dosage? I mean, you could take the pills in halves, and I was like, I want to get off it. How do I do it? And they said, well, you got to wean yourself off. You got to, take a half pill for 2 weeks, and it takes about 4 weeks both ways, to go on the pill or go off it. And
yeah, a lot of and again, those are psychologists. I talk to neurologists and medical doctors, and they say 2 months. But I'm not going to give medical advice. I'm saying I would come off of it. This is what the experts say. But do not believe me. Go check it out for yourself.
Right, and I was nervous just coming, I got a little anxious coming on the show, so obviously the pill ain't helping. So I'm a member of Comcast. I'm sorry, oops, Freudian slip. They've been caught numerous times throttling BitTorrent connections. Like even when I download your films, I've downloaded them on BitTorrent before I actually purchase them. And I agree that we're kicking the New World Order's butt with the web, and I think a lot of it has to do with most of the computer users that aren't kind of geeky like me, they don't realize it, but Linux and the open source movement, like the new Linux, is helping do that. And I was wondering maybe in the future if you could have a guest like Richard Stallman. He's pretty much the father of the open source movement, in which is really taking a big bite out of Microsoft. And
well, that's another reason Microsoft wants to force everybody on Internet too, so they'll control the architecture. And all hail Linux. We're big Linux guys here, right? All right. Thank you so much for the call, Randy.